Okay, so today I'm going to be playing Stratego for the first time. I don't know if it's Stratego or Stratego. I think Stratego is actually how people say it. I've heard of it before, but I never played it until last time. I played it briefly last session, but I wasn't making a point to play it. I just was playing a bunch of random stuff. I was almost just looking for like games similar to chess, and this is one of the ones that popped up, so I thought I'd try it. So this site is like the first one that you see. It's just called like Play Stratego Online or Play Stratego, Stratego, I think is how you say it. I keep saying it wrong, but whatever. And so the point is that this site has good production value and everything, the music and the way the units look and move and attack and everything, but I don't know if you're actually playing against players or not. That's one thing that bothers me, like especially whenever I do well at a game, like, oh, I was beating everybody or it seemed relatively easy. That could just be that they're as bad as me or they're new players too, but it could be that they're bots or something, right, that I don't really... Which itself is a fallacy because bots are sometimes better than people in any of these kind of games, right? Like in chess, they're way better, or at least they can be better. Let's use the horse because we love the knight so much in chess, clearly. But no, that's my main concern. Are we actually playing against other people, or maybe there's some better other place to play where it would be more active? That's often the problem with games like this, including chess, is the lack of activity. There'll be like one or two sites that you can use, but it won't be become a patron. Again, give me some idea of a player base. Right, searching opponent, guest, and it could be legitimate because like I was playing as a guest last time too. We venture into battle, so I think I understood kind of how. Strategies 3 out of 5. Let me do defensive because that's what I was basically trying to do. Opponent is ready. I don't like to make the wait too long, but you can like manually set up everything if you want. An enemy rank is launched in tag. Okay, it doesn't need to tutorialize every little thing, but I like the 2 costs. This seems actually way too aggressive even. Like I don't want all these 6 costs and stuff up there. Okay, I don't need all the tutorial. Let's just play. One of my pet peeves when I'm playing a game, even for the first time ish, is when I don't like to make people wait. Like even if I don't know what I'm doing or even if I suffer because of that, right? I don't mind if I lose, right, or struggle or don't know what I'm doing. I don't like to make people wait and feel like, you know, whatever. It just feels dumb. So I'll play a little defensively. Like we'll see what it is, and then if it's higher cost, okay, it's fine. So the thing is, you sometimes don't want to telegraph exactly what a unit is, and the reason why is because, you know, you have the mines, which obviously you can't move, and you have the little guys with the wrench can undo them, and then you also have the ability to, you know, I don't want to go into that. You have the little 1 cost chick that's going to kill the marshal here, right, if they run into each other. Not if you attack in, I guess, but if you... I guess if they attack into you, right? So you got to consider that. You have the flag here, which is always seemingly on the back rank. I don't know if you can actually move that when you're doing your whole general setup. I should have something behind there that's going to be a little bit strong to... This is kind of how I would have wanted to set it up, but a lot of the 3s on the back rank I don't really care about. I guess the logic behind that is the... Like, why would I have those 4s back there? I don't get it. But the reason why... Ah, shit. The reason why I wanted those 4s out there, or the 3s are back there, is probably because they are meant to diffuse the mine, so that's okay. I don't mind letting this guy go through a little ways. Like, I'll play a little ballsy. Or actually, I won't. There's no reason to. Now, he knows what it is at that point, so obviously... Now we want to bring out, like, an 8. Where's the 8? Right, I want to bring out the 8 to deal with him. Obviously, the 7 wouldn't be adequate. He keeps dancing around here, which, again, is, like, bot-like behavior. Why not advance something? It makes it seem like he is a bot in terms of... Like, why is he doing that? Why would any human do that? You know, I'm not telegraphing that this is the 2 cost because I'm not moving the multiple units that I need to move. So these are a great dummy unit to use in terms of... We know that that's a 7, so this game is going to be almost as memory intensive as chess. So you got to just remember, if we run into a mine, we got to remember where it is. The most units can only move like 1 square around, but... And I kept getting confused by the water because it's kind of nondescript the way they show it. So I was like, why can't it move forward from here? Is it some quirk of the unit? But it's actually just... See, sometimes that's bad because I'm sort of diving in there, but now I know that's the 7. So if I know that that's the 7, then why would I be afraid? We have the 9 here as well. So if he attacks into there, I can finish it off. So I always like to reinforce in that manner. And sometimes you'll trade in, obviously, if it's this feels a lot like a card game with the whole values, but they're very simple and to the point. So this is one of the best first impressions of a game, right, that you could have, where like it has great depth and complexity, but it's very fun and intuitive on a basic level. So I'm a big fan of that. Now he can, oh shit. Oh wow. The Marshal, yeah, so we'll go straight for that. And it's just by sheer chance. It's not because, oh, you know what though? We could be running into a little bit of trouble because that could be my own Marshal, or it could be, you know. So he's dancing around the right side there, which makes him seem like a bot, but doesn't mean I couldn't still lose to a bot. Why was I so confident? I guess it was unlikely it was going to be something like that. Now, if I just put this here, at least you can't cross it, right? This chick says to the Marshal, you shall not pass. I don't know if that means if I attack in or only if they attack in. The way it made it sound was like if... I kind of telegraphed that that's what it was, but... Right, if I just... You have the 6 over there. This flank is kind of weak a little bit. You want this chick to kind of... If you move down, you can't really do anything, though, because I know that's the Marshal. He's dancing around a lot on the other side, so... But no, this seems like it has tremendous depth and complexity. This is more complicated than chess, arguably, right? Because there's so many units and so many squares, even compared to that. So I made a bit of a mistake by attacking into that. I just didn't assume that it was going to be literally one of the very few units that are going to be, you know, 7 and up. I could just get unlucky with that. This could be a mine, but that's why I'm sending these 2 costs in there as dummies, which the 3 you wouldn't want to really do that. And the reason why is because... Okay, that's fine. The 3 cost you wouldn't want to do that. And the reason why you wouldn't want to do that is because... I think this is a 7. That's why I brought the 8 there. So I also know that as well. That could mean that he's scared with that. I don't know why he even did that. Like, why is he staying so stationary, though? See how he's, like, clumped up? Why would any human really play like this? So we're just going to keep... I'll keep playing ballsy a little bit, but... Right, like, I want somebody to tear through their shit. Like, just tear through it. I don't care. What is he? Damn it. That's no fun. I don't want to really reveal. I think I've lost a couple things unnecessarily, obviously. What do I do now? I could just try to trade the Marshals and it'd be fine, but... Let me... Maybe put my Marshal on the left side here. I don't think it happens if you attack in, because I could easily attack in if that was the case. I need to learn that rule, I guess. As far as, like... I guess I have no choice but to bring this in. Everything else is fucked. Right, like, I don't care. Whatever that is. Well, it could be the stupid 1 cost thing. Like, this trick could tear through the whole thing, but I would want to always prepare for it. Otherwise, it doesn't feel worth it. Okay, you're asking for it, bro. You're literally asking for it. You're so annoying. Bro, now you're going to get yourself trapped in, though, if you go any further. This clearly I'm telegraphing is a high caliber unit, but something that he's moving, so nothing can survive that unless it was the 1 cost, which it's not. So I've revealed the Marshal to them now. Means I should probably get out of there with it. Right, but I wouldn't be afraid of them attacking into it with anything. I would just... Okay, that's a trade, which maybe I shouldn't have done. And... Yeah, this is very, very cool, very fun. And I'm sure there's a steep learning curve. It seems like so deceptively simple, but... The problem is I've revealed too much as far as what everything is. So, I don't know exactly where to go with it now. He's trying to go like almost to the other side, and if he does that, then he'll be able to tear through whatever he wants. I don't know why I'm so afraid of this. Like, it's something really... I can't afford to attack in with anything else anymore. Like, I've made a couple mistakes with that. My flag is here. I have no idea where their flag actually is. That's no longer going to be the thing, right? They could just attack it and kill it, assuming that they knew what it was, which I made it kind of pretty obvious what it is. What if this is their 9 cost, though? Like, I'm going to take a chance. This is the Marshal. Okay, that's fine. Now the marshal's going to try to come in there. I just got to kind of shadow their movements with that because they could have already guaranteed the take on there, basically. I want to give that somewhere to go, basically. This is like the 7 cost, right? I'm pretty sure that it moved away from there. We both know where everybody's marshal is. This is an easy take on the thing, but I can't do it because then that'll take me. This seems almost like overkill with the... I'm running out of sort of these dummy units to attack in with, which of course this you want to wait till you see the mine come about. So I have no idea what's over here. I think this is the marshal now, or no, this is the marshal. I mean, the likelihood of them being able to deal with the 8 attack is very low. I don't think... Yeah, I don't know why they're moving into it then like that if that's the case, but... Sometimes I just take the gamble, you know, like what could this be? But even if they attack it, I'll immediately take it out. So I'll take a chance. Okay, see, some of these you just have to have the initiative. I'm not going to just wait around all day and not do anything. This is going to be the marshal right there. So I don't really want to push this too far because they can sort of dominate that side with it otherwise. Let me try to bring some of these bombardiers out. You have the 9 guys sitting kind of pretty here. What if I do this on the... No, but... You know, now we'll have the 9 and the 10 together, which is a little bit too top heavy. But you have an 8 here, 8 here. You got to spread it out. Like, I can just kind of tantalize at the amount of strategy that there could be. But it seems like I'm playing either against bots or morons or whatever. Not that I have any idea what I'm doing, but no, there's nothing they could attack into this with, right, that would bother me. So she's invincible. I'll take a chance on you. And again, I have that 9 cost reinforcing him just in case. And anything that they're moving, of course, is not going to be a mine. And the reason why is because... Like, what would I have to fear? I can just... Well, it could be that stupid 1 cost thing. You know what that is, so you would never attack into it. Now, this thing has never moved, so it very well could be a mine. I could just wait it out. I should almost bring one of these dudes up there to attack in. But I should use this guy as the dummy, and then I should use... Like, this chick can just run rampant, though. That's the thing. The problem is, though, what if you run into the dude, the other chick, the 1 cost? I feel like it's always too obvious, right? You have to play very sneakily with that one. Pretend like that's actually the marshal, or... Because, like, what else would you ever move in the presence of their marshal? Like, they reveal their marshal to you, and then you start moving a piece towards it. It's like, why would you do that? Right? Why would you do that with anything, ever, unless... Yeah, even there, I'm scared. What if it's that 1 cost chick? Right, that's the only concern I have. So I don't think you can attack into it, though. I think what happens is you... I have a feeling this is a mine, but I don't know. Alright, so those two take each other out. I'm going to sort of lead with the other dude now. These just kind of let these two sit, which again, the only thing I'm dissatisfied by is I think I'm not playing against actual players somehow. So that I don't even want to happen, though, because now I know it's not a mine, so... Those are the only, like, 2 traps you got to watch out for. Something could be a mine, or something could also be a trap for the marshal. The 1 cost chick. I don't know what the names of all these things are, but it should let you kind of zoom in and read about it. But those are the 2 main new kind of nuanced effects. Now, I'll see what this shit is, number 1. We're running out of these dummy units to hit them with. Right, you hit it, you want to just see what it is. It's the 3 attack guy who's the fucking... It's the 3 attack guy who's going to be the bomb diffuser, the mine diffuser. And so now she's flying high. You've known that for a while, what that is. Whatever that is going to be impossible for you to actually... deal with. Now we have to start throwing the 4 costs almost in there. How many bomb diffusers do you really need? Because, you know, like, she's invincible. That's what you have to realize. There's nothing you could do to her besides either your own marshal, which I think is over here, and then your little 1 cost, which I have to protect against because what could it be? It could be a 9 cost itself. Oh, shit. Well, that's still worth it because, you know, damn it. That's still worth it, but I mean, I might use some of these bombardiers just to check what stuff is. That's the only concern that I have. Like, I could try to take that out, but I don't know what it is even. Right, what if it's the 1 cost chick? Oh, you revealed it, though. Why would you do that? When maybe you thought it was that and you forgot? Oh, what a dumb play. But I wonder, again, would that work? I almost should test it before I win this game. And one of these could be a mine, so that would be a dream come true moment. What a clutch play, but now you know what it is, so... That's a 4 attack thing. But no, this chick can just run free because there's nothing you can do. I do actually want to try that. So if I'm winning enough, I want to test that mechanic without looking it up. I'll just go ahead and... But no, this almost seems too easy where I'm not satisfied with it. Like, I want harder competition. So there's nothing I can really do with that. Let me just... Either you bring a bombardier dude in there or somebody else. We need some more reinforcement for the left side. And I'm trying not to move those multiple squares just because then it makes it obvious what it actually is, right? Because only that thing can move multiple way, which sometimes is useful to do, but he just does a lot of moving back and forth. Like, even if it was a bot, there's no reason why a bot couldn't be better than that. The only thing... Oh, no, there's nothing to be scared about anymore, though, because the 1 cost chick is gone. So as long as something moves, I can just do whatever I want. Never mind, so I'm free from that. I have to figure out if that's actually legitimate. The, yeah, now you have free reign. Nothing can stop this chick besides... See, what stops you from just going back and forth like that, though? Like, why wouldn't you just keep doing that? This, I think, is still the Marshal. So yeah, now when you go with this shit, you can put the chick up there. I might actually try that. You're at least blocking her out, so now you could attack in there and do something, but... yeah, there's no other way to get rid of it aside from that. Either you'll get me with a mine, or you'll get me with a... Unless this is a mine somehow, but I'm pretty sure this is like the 8 cost. Or 7 cost, okay. So I'll actually go for it here because it's like... You could attack into that if you wanted, right? But you're that dumb. Or wait, what? Okay, I messed up. Where did she go then? The hell? I thought it was like right here. This must be the Marshal. Or that is. I kind of lost track of her then, I guess. I'm in a reasonably favorable position. I think... I'm just kind of going to take a chance. I think most of what they have is going to be relatively low cost now. They have the 8, the 7, the left side is pretty weak, but I just got to take a chance at some point. They shouldn't have like a 9 cost guy anywhere because... Okay. Okay. You know, that guy can barely even take out because I'd have to give up one of mine to even do it. Yeah, this almost seems too easy. That's my complaint. And of course, I'm so naturally good that it's only natural I would beat everybody with these, even when I'm playing him basically for the first time. But the reality is, you should struggle a little bit more because you have the ability to... Like, what if he has a 9 cost thing now? Now it would just come down to getting his flag. And the reason why is because... Yeah, like what... Like if that happened, like even one of the last games that I won, it's like... They have a higher cost thing and I don't, but it doesn't matter because, right, I was still able to kill their flag, but it's still scary. I don't know why I even did that, but nothing they have should really scare me now unless it's a mine, which that's definitely not. The 3 attack, right? They have to have a lot of mines. In fact, I haven't even discovered one except for the one that I diffused kind of incidentally, and the reason why is because I'm gonna use this guy almost as the fodder just to try to do this shit. But this is where the mines are gonna start to appear, so I should just protect against it a little better. I don't think I've seen any of these move really in a way that I can verify, so those are the key things you got to watch out for. If something moves, it's obviously not a mine. If something moves multiple times, it's obviously the 2 cost guy. If something there's the 1 cost thing to watch out for, the 10 cost kind of that counters it. That's unfortunate. That was a massive waste of time because I was trying to bring that to diffuse something, which there's very few things left to even look at. But no, this is actually super satisfying, and it appeals to a card game. If you like card games, you'll love this because the values are kind of very simple, but it's similar to like trading stuff on the board. He's just kind of going for it in terms of trying to fucking trying to go for my flag, but he had no chance. Like, see, whenever I don't get my ass beat in a game, I almost crave it, right? I'm like, oh, I wish I was getting destroyed so I had something to work towards. Now I'm not even enjoying it because it's too easy and I just started. Like, sure, I might be naturally good or doing something right, but I just don't know whether people are actually, whether these are bots or not. And they're moving kind of so fast every time and kind of nonsensically that they're sort of moving. He's acting all confident, but there's frankly nothing I can do about it because I have nothing else higher cost than that. So if that didn't work, then I'd just be screwed. Good contest. Army was immobilized. Oh, so I got him. I got every single one of his units without a mine or the flag. That was all that was left, I guess. So that's what happened maybe the last game, one of the last games. I only played a couple, so. Custom game, join existing. Battle code, no. Create game. Can I just like... Timer, Bronstein, default, game mode, original. What would happen if I did this? Looking empty, but add some friends. I just can't tell whether... Like, it shouldn't be a quick queue. Oh, God. These are all bots, I bet. Let's do defensive, I guess, but... I kind of want it to be even lower cost than that. Right, so that seems to be a common strategy that they would try to do that. Like send the 2 attack thing in there. Or even if it is a bot, why can't it be a better bot? Or it'll end up being the same person over and over. Even if he kills that, maybe I could kill it back. And I'm using sort of the default formation, so it might make it a little bit too obvious almost. Sometimes I make a mistake by being too brazen and attacking in with stuff like this, but... Like, should I go for that? He doesn't know what it is. So would he have the balls to try to counter that? See, wouldn't that tell you that that's not strong enough? Oh, shit. Because otherwise he would have done it. That was a bit ballsy, but again, nothing. It was a net neutral encounter. Because now that would tell you that probably he's strong enough to kill that. And the reason why... What? Now that's dangerous because now... Where's the 1 cost chick? It's dangerous because she's so... Like, I might just have to trade my marshal for their marshal. Because I can't allow it to just run rampant on my side of the board. Right, I have to just do it. I'm not going to wait around for this shit. Fuck you. I like to trade the marshal almost as much as trading queens because... I just like to simplify it. Now I don't have to worry about that, even though this chick becomes useless. Even more useless than she normally is because she normally doesn't do anything, but it's very hard to use that, obviously, effectively. So I'll go for something here, but I'm being a little bit too ballsy. I should be using some of these fodder units to check what things are. Right, he doesn't know what that is. And I need to bring out maybe the 9 attack. The 9 attack guy will be invulnerable to everything besides a mine. So anything that you see moving, you can just go for it, right? You don't even have to worry about it. And so, right, that's how you got to think. There's nothing to worry about. Like, go in with the 9 cost and just dominate everything on the board. Right, it's a 6 attack, but that's worth it just to discover what it is, sort of. And then you know, what else are the 2 attack things really going to do for you anyway? That's what they're meant for. That was happening a couple times last time and it sort of bugged out, but made it seem like I was actually missing a turn. So this dude is literally invincible. Nobody can touch him aside from the other 9 costs, right? And so you can't do anything unless I run into a mine. Right, I literally can just own the whole board. Nobody can touch me. I just have to be careful, again, not to hit a mine. There should almost be some other unit that could be a saboteur in a similar way. Alright, the 6s trade in, no problem there. Let's send in some of these just to see what we can clean up. And so if we discover a mine with this, I'd be okay with it. Whatever that is could be his own 9 cost. Would be the only thing that could match me. So my flag is there in a similar spot. I'll try to maybe find some other place to play because I'm not entirely happy with this, but it's... Oh, I should have just attacked into that. Right, anytime they're giving me the green light with that, they're just throwing shit away. This thing also moved so I can get him. Right, he's been... Oh, shit. He's been moving those. I like how invincible this becomes. He might have a 9 cost somewhere, but I don't know where it is or what it is. And he's just throwing shit away. It's just such a memory-intensive kind of game. So if you like chess, you'll love this, but... I always love that hypothetical. Like, how good would Magnus be at Shogi or Go or something if he tried to pursue that? And the answer is... We don't really know, but... Look at how I'm just dominating with this guy. Like, there's nothing he can do. Unless it's a 9 cost, there's nothing he can do, which he does still have it. Yeah, we had a Rude Awakening, but yeah, that would only work on the Marshal. That should almost work on any super high cost thing, but... We'll try to attack this. Like, why don't they just keep moving back and forth? There must be some rule against that. Okay. Now we gotta bring in, let's telegraph. We're gonna bring in the 8, but I think I already lost the 8. Or, I forget how many you have of them, actually. Maybe it goes like 1, 2, 3, like... You have 1 10 cost, 1 9 cost, 2 8 cost, 3... 7 costs, maybe something like that. I don't know exactly, but seems like you have more than 3 7 costs, or like 4. Now we can follow the same logic. If we attack with the 8 cost, I keep saying cost like it's... Well, that's what I'm paying for, like a mana in Hearthstone or something, but like if you do... Whoops. No. What is that? Oh, that's just like showing the graveyard and stuff. Let's play without that just to try to mentally keep track, but... In a way, yeah, I almost don't want to see that. Alright, so that's a 4 attack Simpleton Clown minion. We go here. And why you would even do that, I don't know. It seems like maybe some of these units could use more abilities. Right, there's only a few abilities to really worry about. They need DLC for this game. Yeah, it's fast-paced. It's very potentially complex. Unless that's his 8 attack minion himself. I don't know why he's doing that. I'm getting sick of these bots. The presentation on here is stellar, too, so I'm kind of sad that it might be bot-heavy. And once again, the problem with so many games is their lack of player base. Whether it be all these chess video games or whatever it is. I should bring up a little 3. I mean, hey, you keep bringing them up, I'll keep knocking them down without hesitation. That's the only confirmation I need, is just to know that you have... that they can move. Because if they can move, they're not a mine. And so... You know, just keep giving me targets, man. Okay, at least there is fine. And now we'll go with the 7, because we know that nothing they can do can match that. I don't know if they know that this is a 4 or not. I don't know if that's attacked into anything yet, but... He can attack into the 2, and the best I have to defend it is a 6. So if that happens to be a 7, he could run over my whole side of the board here, but it's not. I always like these counter plays, like you're covering something, right? As long as you cover it, you hit back. Simple concept. So... Strongest stuff on the board now are the 2 7s here. So there's nothing that he should have that should be good enough to deal with that. He's going to take a chance on there. He lost it out. That's the diffuser. Again, one of the few mechanics. So again, this couldn't be anything besides a 7 or less. Right, so everything's good with that. Now the back rank is very notorious for having mines in it, which means I probably want to bring somebody like this all the way up and across. And so if you cross here, you're pretty much screwed. The middle is a little bit lacking in reinforcements, but I almost don't care right now because you probably want to put like 2 units here just so they can't cross the water at all ever. Now I'm letting them get kind of too far in if they wanted to, but it'd be really satisfying to see like what, show me the Stratego World Championship or something, like what somebody really good playing this game would look like. That's a 4. I don't know why they keep lining it up for me like that. You know, I don't know what it is that they expect to happen with that. Either this will diffuse a mine or it'll at least serve its purpose with the showing me what something is. So, you know, you can kind of surround them a little bit. Body blocking is a big potential meta here. So this is like their overall unit strength left. And so, okay, that's scary because now I lose the 7 and then I only have 1 7 left. So I almost don't want to do that. And the reason why I don't want to do that is because, well, but then he should only have that much left pretty much too. So that's very scary. And so this side's a little bit naked. I assume the 6 cost could go pretty far with this too. And the reason why, he must think this is really strong, assuming it's, again, it's not a player, I'm sure. That's so disappointing. I mean, it says they're guests and it says the queue time is always so fast though, and their movement times are so fast too. Like 1, 2, like why is he moving that fast? He's like me. But you know, you're trying to show off. This should be probably strong enough to deal with most of everything, but man, I'm getting kind of unlucky with that because yes, it's neutralizing what he's doing, but it's also kind of irritating because it is also irritating because I don't understand how this makes any sense. 7 cost should be able to run roughshod over his whole fucking everything. Right, there's nothing that you should be able to do about that. So this I'll try to take out. My 7 is the ace in the hole, obviously. Okay. Yeah, there's no unit that you really have to worry about, and the reason why is because, like, what could that be? 3. Yeah, you're just done for now. Your goose is cooked. You can't go anywhere. Right, you're just done. As long as I know for sure what these are. Right, that they're not mines. That's my only concern. Which actually, I don't think I know that for sure. But some of these I've seen move. I just can't remember exactly what they are. He might be desperately searching for the flag. I might actually run into a mine here. I wouldn't be... Ah, fuck. That was kind of costly, though. Let me try to bring a lower cost dude in here. He's not going to just stumble on my flag unless that is like a 7 cost. I'll take a chance. But even if you tried to, he would run into the mine, so it doesn't even matter. Right, that's why. You can't just run me down with that. What could that possibly be? Another 7 cost, which you probably shouldn't even have anymore. He has literally only like 1 unit left, so it's going to be mostly mines. And thanks for revealing it for me. It'll be like a stalemate moment where he has everything... He has everything, you know, he can't move anything besides that one piece into an automatic defeat. Good contest. This would be so awesome if it was actually active, right? Maybe you have to like rank up before you start playing people. Like, I wish there was a better feedback on like how many people are actually playing on the site. Like, just show me or give me some idea. Because the UI and everything is good. Like, it's everything is... Play Stratego. Are these players? I don't know how to... Places to play Stratego. I'm a kid. PlayStratego.com. Wanted 5 best multiplayer app. Though it's a new website, great graphics, ranks real players. So the first game you play against a bot. I mean... How do we know, though? Quibble, I think I tried. It wasn't working. Heroic Battle. I mean, you would know probably based on... Okay, this one I think we tried. It didn't have anybody. Quibble. Or yeah, this even shows you. 0 live games, 1 online. Like, come on, man. This is some other language I don't really care about. Stratego, online multiplayer. Anonymous. Okay, wait. 58 players online. Okay, that would be promising. See, at least that gives you some feedback. It could be making it up, I guess, but online Stratego. I keep saying it differently every time. Hello, buddy. Aw, man, so now I'm going to crave playing it with that same UI and presentation, which is actually really good. But this is not going to be really good. Ranked fast. Ranked. Belgium. How do you do it? Ranked. How do I do it? I don't get it. Oh, maybe I have to have this ready. This will just represent the numbers, although I don't fully understand what some of these are. Like, these are the mines. Wait, I can't recognize what some of this shit is meant to be. Okay, let's do it like, you can't go out as far as that. Let's do a 2. Let's just make it very straightforward. 2 is all the way, right? These are the ones that are, how will the mechanics work though? Will they be automatic, or do you have to like with the mines and everything? I'll just do it very simple, like go sort of lowest to highest, but not really lowest to highest. It's just like, there'll still be some big ones in there. So this is I don't get how these are really represented. The 3s make sense. Then could you give me a little feedback as far as what the icons actually are, because I don't really know. These are like the mines, which could all be like on the back rank or around like where the flag is gonna be. Right, so this looks like a 4 only. 4, I guess triangle would represent 3, so like 5, 5, 5, 5, 6. Doesn't make sense though, because then there's like 7. I really don't know what. I just want to see if it's automated, I guess. Let me see. I'm assuming the triangle represents 3, but it doesn't mathematically add up then, so I'll put these in here somewhere. I'm assuming this is like around 4. You have this, you have this, you have this, you have these. All can go in here somewhere. But no, I'm not going to understand how any of this shit works. That could be the marshal, this could be the flag. Like, I don't know what anything is. Or is maybe this the flag? It could be maybe a little more clear, but okay. Save setup. I have no idea even what it is. So, join game. I don't get it. Maybe they're in the middle of a game. Classic, regular. Let's see if somebody joins. Select your preferences. Your piece preferences. I don't care. Waiting for opponent. Waiting for opponent to join. So at least this has some sort of player base that is reflecting in terms of I'm a little confused as to how what does triangle mean in Stratego? What does the clear triangle mean on player cards? Because some of them seem pretty straightforward. Wait, this isn't even the setup that I chose to do. Yeah, I don't care who it is. Opponent setting up. Okay, opponent ready. Okay, I'm ready. I don't care. I don't care. Just play the game. My move will move up a 2 cost, which we could presumably move even further than that. So 2 traded for a 2. I'm assuming that's like a 4. I guess I'll figure it out in the course of the game, but I must admit they could be a little more clear with their intentions here. Oh yeah, go ahead, attack into the fucking mine, you dumbass. I should almost do that. Put a threshold on the mines, like put one on each. Like, what if I just did that? I block both of these. All that would be like a dick move. Put 2 mines on each, blocking them coming in. Right, might make it obvious, but there's nothing they can do about it. Or let's see what we have. Okay, we lose that. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but like really, I just don't know what some of these units are. I wish it would sort of tell me, but tie request. No, everybody seems to play like so fast. I'm setting up my formation adequately. That's kind of annoying. They might have had some glossary thing, but every site is gonna like present it a little bit differently. So like you can kind of tell which unit is gonna win to which, but I don't know exactly so what that means. So this is like a 3, 4, 5, but then I don't understand how the higher numbers go. Like this would be a 3, 4, 5, 6. Then where's the 7? This is a 4, 2. Maybe the numbers just don't go that high in this mode. Like, what the hell is this supposed to be? What the hell is... This is like my flag, I guess. I'll try to go for that. I'm getting destroyed by it. Okay, we'll destroy that. But now he knows what it is, so... He's gonna... But he didn't go for it, so maybe... What is he gonna keep going back and forth like that? Fine, I don't care. I don't know what this thing is either. What? This thing is at least strong enough for him to worry about, otherwise he wouldn't be behaving in this manner. Look how fast we're trying to fucking move though. That thing I'm assuming I'm a match for. I don't know what this even is. This could be the... I keep walking into showing that. Is this the Marshal or what is this? Okay. This one's pretty strong too. I gotta try to pay attention and remember what we're revealing here. But this setup isn't even what I was necessarily trying to go for. We got taken out by a mine, I guess now that's probably revealed to him. That one's pretty easy to take out. Or I don't know if he actually hit the... I don't know if he actually hit the mine or not. I keep throwing stuff away too easily. Fine, whatever this is, I'll trade into itself. Okay. That was pretty clear. Whatever they are, I just have to figure out more intuitively, I guess. And I didn't even want that one. I want this one here. I want this dude to come through and I'll probably be strong enough. Okay, at least they take each other out. So they're winning by a bit, and I don't understand exactly how. And again, it's a little unfair. Talk about a blind playthrough that I don't even know what these units actually are. But, okay, dude. This thing seems strong, whatever it is. I probably can't deal with it, but... Uh-oh. At least he doesn't know where my thing is, assuming that's the flag. Fuck. He might run into a mine, though. Oh, how does he know? Damn it. What is this thing, anyway? Okay, I guess I'm not strong enough to deal with it, so basically I just lose the game. He just took out my whole thing with that. What if it's a mine, though? How do you know? I never moved any of that. Damn it. But at least, see, this would prove more so that it's a real player. Okay, can I just figure out what these fucking things are? Because I don't even know what's happening. Okay, they keep running into fucking mines over here. But no, I think this is the flag. It must be... We could make some sort of crazy comeback because we could just sit on the really strong units. Like, what's the next strongest unit? I guess I don't really have one. Right, just sit there. Now, what's he gonna do? Right, I don't have to do anything. This side requires a little bit of feedback. So, he's too strong for that. So you'll still have to play it safely here. I have to start going for shit here, which could be a mine or maybe not. Is that the chick? I don't know what is what. I honestly couldn't even tell you. But no, I'm so low on units. I think I'll play like a practice game and try to figure out what is what, because that's so stupid. But no, at least this side seems maybe a little more active, and so okay. I just don't have anything left. Like, I can't do it. Like, can I play against a bot or just try to understand what is what? Like, how come? Why don't you just tell me what is what, bro? Oh, yeah. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I should have just looked at that the whole time. So, the 2s make sense. The 8. So, I guess the square equals 5. So, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7. Okay. 4 makes sense. 3 makes sense. 8. Okay. The square equals 5. The 9 is that thing, which I don't know what that's supposed to really represent. The 10 is the one there. So why didn't it let me choose my setup like I was doing, though? So you have an 8 and a 7 there. You have an 8 and 7 there. You have the 10 can be like somewhere central. And then the 1 cost chick can kind of be around there as well. Some of the 6 cost ones. So the 3 cost could be a little out as well. A 3 cost, a oh yeah, let me try to be a dick with the mines a little bit, though. But the thing is that they'll, yeah, what if I actually did that, though? I mean, I wonder what sort of pace of the game that would create for me. I put all the mines out there. This must be the flag. So you put the mines, then you put like the 2s next to it. I'll put the 4s like behind it. And then I'll put the 4s behind it, and then what? There's no other 4? What the fuck? Okay, I'll put a 3 behind it then. 3, we got the 7, we got the 8. So we have those all clustered kind of towards the middle. You have the 10s. You have a couple 2s here that maybe feel like they're going to waste. But I could incorporate them, and then the 9 can kind of sit around here somewhere. And then you have a couple 3s, you have a couple 5s, which I don't know why they're exactly like that, but 5s and 6s can be like the last line of defense there. So let's say we save the setup. Now if I join a game, can I join with that setup, or now there's going to be none of them? Okay, whatever I do, it doesn't seem to do that. I can't figure out. Okay, so they walked into that, but now they know what it is. The 7 coming up here potentially. That presumably is then strong enough to kill it. Right, okay. So now we'll let them kill it 2. And then I will let them kill themselves with the mine, or I'll kill it with the 7. It is what it is. And so we have a 7 and a 10 over here. I mean, if you really think that's worth it, then go for it, dude. What? I'm sort of telegraphing something with that, but there's nothing else strong enough to go with that. Like, if you attack there, you'll get hit. But that's a 9, so there's nothing I can bring. My 9's on the other side. Or where is it? Where the fuck is my 9? Where did it go? It's here. The problem with this is I can't do anything about it. Like, you can just tear through my shit. Not that you couldn't potentially run into a mine, but for fuck's sake, man. I hate when they're just able to dominate the side of the board like this. Now you're at least trapped in there, but there's nothing I can do. I mean, you can just do whatever you want. Fuck it. Fuck it. I can't really run away from this either. Like, what am I supposed to do? I can't do anything. Like, he just knows where everything is. How does he know that it's not a mine? How did he know that one wasn't a mine, but this one is? Like, how? What the fuck was that? Wait, why is it showing? Oh, duh, it's obvious because of... It's obvious because of the simple fact that, yeah, no shit. What do you think you're doing with this? So what he did with that was like expert level, god level. He went through my whole base. Like, how he knew what everything was is a miracle, because I don't know how he knew that he would just get through everything, but okay. That's fine, bro. Like, it's just sort of dumb luck in a way that... Okay, so you have the 10 here, unless you can attack in with the thing, which I still don't know how that mechanic works. Right, this thing would take out this, but... You have a couple 8s there. I want the 9 to be on the right side. So we have a 10 here, 8s here, 9 there. Very unlikely that they should be able to deal with it. In fact, they don't even have a 9 anymore. Or no, the 9 is here. The only thing they can deal with the left and the right is the 10. Right, which I could put maybe the 1 up there for somehow. So I'm trying to figure out how to use my setup there, but it doesn't work exactly. Whatever that is, I should be able to take out, but maybe I don't care for right now. Right, if it's that 1 cost or if it's the 10 for themselves. Otherwise, she can just take out whatever she wants. So that's like the 9 that's gonna... Dude. You're really gonna try to do this shit right now. Okay, so you can do it like that, which is utterly... Dude, come on with this. Like, why... So now I'm screwed because the 9 is there, and he's going to run rampant over my shit here. Like, I'll just have to run away with all this and try to figure it out. I'm sort of telegraphing what that is, but... Does he even know what that is? He might not know what it is. Go ahead, attack the mine, but somehow you know it's not a mine. How do you know, dude? How do you know? How? You're literally surrounded by mines. You're surrounded. You can't move. If you move into a mine. If you don't move, I'll kill you. Like, that's it. What the fuck? And even that didn't help me, so he still has his 10 out there. Right? He has the 10. I have... only like 7s and 8s now. At least this lets you know you're really playing against players, but I'm a little confused, and it's okay, but... He's going in with some reckless abandon, so... I just want to go in with a proper setup one of these times. Okay, that's an 8. How convenient. Like, this guy is so top-heavy with how he plays. It makes me kind of mad, because... he just had everything high cost all the time when I needed it most. Like, when he... Like, I don't even have another 8 cost. What, I'd have to run this into there, and I'm just done. Nothing I can do. It's just dumb. Like, maybe I should do that. Like, I'll just have the highest cost things up in front and first, and there's nothing they can do about them. Right? Rather than trying to play with the low cost, the only thing I'd be worried about is the mines. That piece should maybe take out whatever it goes into it. If it, like, costs more than 5 or whatever, but... Okay, you run into the mine. Finally, you run into a fucking mine. This would have to trade into there, which I almost don't even want to do, but... at some point, you have to, because they have way too much shit, right? He's just going to go through my whole base otherwise. I'm more than happy to take that trade, but he'll somehow deny it. Like, I don't have a choice. Now, I have 0, 7, 8 costs left, so... he has probably only the 10 cost left. He might have 1 more 8 and a 10. The 9 is definitely gone. And the reason why the 9 is gone is because... okay, bro. This guy's just top heavy. I mean, everything... he doesn't have any low cost things out here. Just everything is high. Like, how do you do that? How do every single thing that you do is high cost? It makes no sense. Okay. I mean, I can't deal with that. Like, that literally I cannot deal with. Right. There's no option. I have nothing. He could run into a mine, I guess. Right, which I'm sort of telegraphing where they are, but... could be a mine. How'd you know it's not a mine? That's totally the flag. It's not a mine. Fuck you. Fuck you. You deserve that. That's the only way I could have taken it out too. You triggered my trap. Like, bro. This is going to be a 10 cost again, even though mathematically he couldn't have one. Like, just everything he has is high cost. He doesn't have low cost stuff in there. He just doesn't have it. Or he has it in the very back, which maybe I underestimate the value of that. Is he going to fall for another mine at this point? Again, I don't have another 7 cost, so I can't deal with it. I just can't. He's taking himself out with the mines a little bit. I can appreciate that. But I just don't have enough units out there, so I literally am out. That's my best bet, is just to have him keep running stuff into mines. He did it pretty badly. He just lost an 8 cost and a 10 cost to a mine in a way that literally you can't even do anything. Bro does not have low cost stuff. He just doesn't have it. I don't know how he doesn't have it. It's all in the back. This guy's made me reassess my whole strategy of okay, can I figure out how this works? Because I don't understand. When I go to join a game, is it going to let me choose one or not? How do you choose it? Like, what does that mean, man? It's not, I don't care. Okay, let me play top heavy like that guy was doing though. We'll do 1 mine, the 10, 1 mine, the thing, waiting for opponent, 1 mine, the, like an 8 if I can find it anywhere. Where is the 8? Okay, here's an 8. So that seems fine because again, nothing can really take that shit out. I'll just play sort of more top heavy then. You have a 6, you have the 1 there, you have the 7. You have the, so you could get a little unlucky with the, I mean, it's like nothing could deal with that otherwise, so. Fives can go in the middle. I mean, the 2s don't really become important until the end, or the 3s really don't become important until the end, so maybe I should understand that better. But right, the main things don't matter because you you only need to do it for the sake of the like you have an 8 here, so you're reinforced by a 7. You have a 2 2 as fodder. You have a 7 here. You have a 10 here. And a mine. So like you're basically, what I'm showing is the troll aspect. You're walking into either a mine or a suicide, because either way it's unlikely you're gonna have such strong units, so everything you do there is gonna be a waste of time. So opponent setting up, yeah, whatever you walk into at the beginning, then we have an 8 behind it, 7 behind it, we have a 6 behind, you know, 7 6 8 7 here. I didn't entirely think this through, but offline. Okay, bro. This way he seems a little more active, or I don't know. Maybe I'd have to rank up to, okay, my move. Let's just move up with the, maybe this is the problem that you're gonna have to, okay. Now it's sort of revealing the mines a little bit too early, but it assumes that they're not really going to get through that anyway at this point, because it prevents a certain amount of activity, but I'm confident in the strength of my ranks at least. The bad luck could be if he gets like a 9, whatever it is, I'm done, dude. You're, oh! Okay, bro, okay. I mean, it's just like roll the dice, man. Roll the dice, like, I don't... Now I'm screwed on that, dude, come on. Come on. Oh yeah, go ahead, attack the mine, you dumb fuck. So let me try to... Really not a whole lot I can do about it. I mean, it's just stupid. 2 kills the 2. I want to bring that 1 cost out there if I can, but I don't know exactly how to do it. Does he know this is a mine though? Or what? Whatever you hit there, I don't really care. He's going to try to go for it, but there's really nothing I can do about it. Right, you'll try to come around. I haven't really telegraphed anything with that. I just haven't moved it. You know what this is now. So, like, between the mine and the thing, he might try to defuse the mine, but I might have to give up a couple things here. Like, I don't know what to do. He can easily just come in. Like, I don't know why he doesn't. But I can, that's the thing, I can attack in with that. So it'd be kind of worth it, because if I can attack in with that, it's not like I have to wait. He could have the 1 cost coming here, but you don't know that that's what that is. Now you know what it is, but so if he moves something suddenly randomly towards it, now you know that's what he's going for. That's the only reason. The 8 and the 9 can sit there unless you get unlucky and he hits it with the 10. Like, that's the thing. He didn't know that that was there. So he just, what I guess it's a safe bet to assume, like, oh, look, now he's getting scared because the 1 cost could be in there. Or we could just trade the thing for the thing here. That is his 10 cost that he's moving. I'd want to save my 10 cost, and he might hit the mine there, or did he already hit it with something I forgot? Now the one is ready to go. You know that's a mine. So go ahead, attack into here, bruh. You know what it is, dude. Do it, because you know that you can't attack into there, but you can attack into there, and why wouldn't you? Why would you think I would have another answer for it? This is totally the Marshall. You have the 8 over here, and the bring out the 5, everything's good. No, but this is very engaging and it's very fast paced. Not that you have to play it quite this fast paced, but this is what we're looking for, but I can't seem to get... He has to make the first move, and I can't figure out how to do that. Right, but it's pretty well set up to deal with that. Let's try to maybe spread these 2 out. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. So we have kind of some of the big guns on the front line. I thought we already dealt with that. Well, I guess not. But he should know that this is what it is. I'm very confused sometimes with how they're playing this. I don't get it. They should know where the mines are by now, pretty much. But it's kind of worth it, because if you take out 1 big unit or even 1 small unit with it, it sort of just pisses them off and baits them and makes them think, like, where the fuck your mines are going to be. What I can do now is I can move the 10 towards it. Right, I don't have another 9, so I can't do anything about it. Let them come in, it's fine with me. You get sort of claustrophobic around your own units. And the reason why is because now you have the 1 going for his 10 there. You might try to trade the 10 for the 10, but I'm not going to do it. Oh, and you're dumb, because I thought you already saw that one, but okay, you ran into the thing again. So this positioning for the mines is kind of funny. I wonder, like, what if you put 2 of them? It would be up to him then, I guess, to defuse 1, which he could do sort of at his leisure. Right, maybe that's why you wouldn't want to do it. So now we got sort of lucky there, but wouldn't it be obvious to him now what that is? What? Oh, maybe it works the opposite of what I thought. Not if they attack in, but only if I attack in to that. So his 9 is gone, his thing is gone. If we lead with the 8s, everything is safe. That's the rule now. If we lead with the 8s, everything is safe. He's going to attack in again, proving he's a bot into the mine. So whatever it is, it cannot be stronger than 8. It can't be. Right, so do you have another 8 for the middle, or is maybe 7 the best we can do? Because we have the 8 and the... See, the thing is, it anchors it as long as you want, so it doesn't matter, because it could be the diffuser, but it could be... There's nothing you could do that could be strong enough aside from a trade in. Now we have a 7 to bring to both sides. So the dictating factor now is going to be the 8. If he has an 8, I'm in trouble. Right, and the only 8 I have is over there. So you bring in the 7 here. I'm assuming, again, it's not the 8, but I could get unlucky. It's only a 6. And so you're going to go for it here. I chase him all the way down. I will try to bring out the 7 to the middle here as well. The trick is to sort of abuse the 8 a little more, but I'm not even using it at all. Sometimes you got to keep them in suspense as to what, you know, like I haven't moved that maybe the whole game, or I haven't used it the whole game. I'm going to get enamored with this. And the reason why is, shit, but see, now we are forced to trade. He's taking a chance though. Like, what if it's a mine? What if it's something stronger? Like, how do you know, dude? How do you know? How do you know? How? No, you can't move that. You can't move it at all. And I would love to figure out how you can do it, but that's my number one phrase that I keep saying. How is he offline either? But like I keep saying that. That's my catchphrase for this game. Like, how do you know? How do they go in balls deep and just know what everything is? So take him out, take him out. So now we're gonna have to deal with a 6. Or you know what? Let's try to bring the 7. 7 back to the middle. We have a 7 here. It's just a numbers game now of, you know, what do I think is what? And I have no idea what is what anymore. Because again, if you can't deal with the 8. The 8 is invincible, so you know that side is safe. But now I don't know what else he has as far as, it's almost like the 7, the 8 should be in the middle, so it's central, and then the 7 could be somewhere else. Right, I want it to be, like, that must be an 8 because he's moving it here so judiciously. It must be, he's telegraphing that it's an 8. He's telegraphing, bro. He's telegraphing. But he's still gonna trap my bitch ass in there. What? I hate that. Like, I know it's an 8, but I still can't do anything about it. That's bullshit. Because even in dealing with it, I can't. Even in dealing with it, I can't get there fast enough. So maybe that's the principle, that I should have been more central with it. Bro, come on. Could have been a mine. I don't know how he knew that. That it wasn't. Go for it, man. Just go for it. You know where everything is, so why should I even bother playing the game? Like, he's guessed everything perfectly right. How do you know where everything is all the time that you're so confident in what you're doing? I sort of telegraphed that by moving it away, sure, but these could be mines on the back rank. You haven't moved them at all. Go ahead, kill this and I'll kill you with the 8. I don't care. But how? How do you know? How do you know? How? Oh, wow. I don't know how they know. I genuinely don't know. I still have 2 7s left. So mathematically, unless they trade the 7s perfectly in, which they might lead with that, it's actually fine. But the mistake I made is I should have kept the 8 more central, because of course that was the one that he was going to come in with. So, I mean, at least these players are showing that they're really good, to the point where it's almost unbelievably good. I go from complaining that, oh, I'm winning too easily, to complaining that now it's too hard because, you know, whatever. They just always seem to know where everything is. They could just be really good at keeping track of it, but the 7s are pretty good. And the reason why the 7s are pretty good is because mathematically that's the highest thing they can have, but of course now they're going to lead with the 7s and force me to trade it, and then I'm going to be left with nothing left. Right, like why would they be doing anything else? Even I know their strategy now. I should go in with some of these 3s or 2s. I got to come up with like really the setup that I want. At first I was thinking I'd have all the low cost stuff in front, but it doesn't work quite that well because... Alright. I mean, just by chance, it couldn't have been something else other than exactly that. Just always it's... Okay. Just every time. Like, I can never get on a good chain of just getting some of their lower cost things. Forget it. Like, fucking... Maybe I should have known that. I give up. So I'd love to use a setup, but I can't seem to do it in the course of the game. Like, maybe I'm just dumb like that, but... I could, Or you should almost alternate them a little bit. So, like, let's say this one starts off on the left. This one starts off on the right. This one starts off on the... right again. And then... you want some of the relatively high cost things out there. And the reason why you want that, even though it's a gamble and a shot in the fucking dark, is because unless they bring the one cost out thing together. But basically, let's do it like that. We'll do that. We'll do an 8 and an 8. And you could get unlucky. Or you know what? Let's not do it quite like that, though. Let's not lead with it. So, like, let's do still a 2. You do 2, then an 8, then something else high here. Like, the higher one should be maybe more so central to the middle, because if you have them towards the middle, then it feels like, you know, you can kind of go either way with it if you really want to. The 10 is in a little bit of an odd spot. I don't know if I like the mine being there. Most of this I don't care about. The 1 is here, the 10 is here. And the... Again, you have a 7, 8. You have a 7, 8 here. You have another 7 here, which maybe we don't need that many 7s, but... Okay, so let me save the setup as 2. And whenever I'm joining a game, I can't seem to figure out how to use it. Right, is that what I just did even? So you have a mine. Okay, opponent ready. Yeah, the point is this is pretty fun. At least this site maybe seems a bit more active and these seem to be real players. You know it's a real player if they beat me. Otherwise, I beat a bot every time, assuming the bot isn't like an actual good, you know, like in chess, like a stockfish kind of bot. Opponent's ready. Oh, I'm the one being slow. Okay, my move. I don't know how the 7 got there because I thought it was supposed to be a 2. I just fucked it up. Now they're going to bring in something that's strong enough to beat the 7, which isn't... And there's nothing I can do about it either because you have some high things kind of lurking around, but not quite in the exact front. That started out pretty disastrously for him. And the reason why is because... you got to keep him guessing as to where your big guns actually are. And so I'll just let it be for now. That's the 6. So now the 7 is opportunely placed. Go ahead, run into the mine. I don't care. And then you hit that. I hit that. That's perfectly fine. Try to go out here a little bit. My 7 is a little bit too exposed, honestly. But again, you wouldn't know necessarily what these are. And so it doesn't put you in a position to make much of a choice about it. But he knew it was that, which is interesting. Right, we had shown that, but... we can start to march down the thing with the 7. Now he's aware of the 9, but is he also aware that the 10 is there? Maybe that's a bit too top heavy of an angle that I'm going for. It's kind of nice when some things get taken only because it clears up your ability to move a little more. So I have to attack in with mine. I can't attack in with his. It's almost like the 9 is going to be invincible, and the only thing that could kill it is the 10, which I could then react with that. So the 10 of mine doesn't really need to be anywhere in particular right now. Didn't he already see that? Like, why is he doing that again? Okay, you got the 5, so the 7 can take it out. Now if he takes out the 7, I can take it out with the 8, assuming it's not a 9 or a 10. That would telegraph something a little bit for him. Whatever this is, I should be able to take out, actually. What? Oh, how does he know? But he could even attack into the 1, I guess, which is something I didn't think was the case. Because of the simple fact that... I don't care, I'm just going for it. I'm getting impatient now. Like, I'll just tear through your shit, I don't care. I don't care, I'll just do it. See, how do I know? I'm just taking a gamble. Fuck him, dude. Fuck him. look at that path of destruction that I carved. So... Look at that fucking madness. I just destroyed your whole back rank area. So now we have the 10 here. We have a 7, 8. So both of our 9s should be gone. But the Marshal is there, so I don't know how to do this. Okay, dude. You didn't do it before, but you did it now. Fuck you. So the 10s are gone, the 9 is gone, so we got a bunch of 8s here to worry about. There shouldn't be a whole lot that you can do to strategically muck this up. You have the 7 and the 8, but I don't have anything on the left side. So the left side is very vulnerable. I only have like the 1 7 left. And so I don't know whether that's going to be relevant here or not. See, like the 8 now should almost be in the middle. I keep messing this up. The 8 should be in the middle, so it's versatile because that's going to be the one that can actually get through. And so let him have it. I can't do anything about it. But see, that was a ballsy thing that I did that took out a lot of his shit. And okay, so now the 7 can go this way. I kind of telegraphed what that was. I try not to move that double, even if all I'm trying to do with it is scope it out. I'll take my chances here because I don't care what it is. But I thought I took that out. I don't understand. I thought we dealt with the 9. Maybe not. Okay, fine. So now everything's gone. I have like maybe 1 6 left. That's it. I'm just screwed. I could take a gamble and try to get his flag maybe, but I don't know how they get me this easily. I even took out a lot of his shit just unexpectedly. So he has the 9 still leading here, which could run into a mine, but I don't know really what it's going to be. So all I'm leading now with are 6s. Wait. I thought... I don't care. I thought it was over here for some reason. Yeah, get overconfident like I did and then hit yourself out with the mine. Like, I don't give a shit. 7, I don't even have an answer for the 7. Fuck it, dude. There's nothing I can do. He's just winning on the sheer numbers game. Like, I thought I played that one actually pretty well, especially with the ballsy gambit. I could still do it with this dude, like, take out a flag if I just guess right. 6 takes out a 6. I need that 9 to run into a mine. And the reason why is because... Okay. Nothing I can do. He knows that I don't have anything strong enough to deal with this, so... Or he let me... Fuck. He let me pass 1 turn, even as dumb as that seems. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so he's gonna run into a couple mines himself, but it doesn't bother me much. I have a 6 left, surprisingly. But he obviously has the ability to... Okay, 6 takes out 6. So he has a couple 7s that I just simply can't deal with anymore, so... I should almost just try to go for the flag at this point. It could be in the far corner. The 3. I could try it again. It seemed like he was worried about that side at least. What if we do this for like a 3-fold repetition? What happens? Can I move there? Oh, okay. Fuck. I thought it would be like a 3-fold repetition that you get to do. Okay, he runs into that. I'll try to take out his flag. It's a mine. That's something I definitely can't afford to do right now, but... Or he's actually able to deal with that now. Okay, dude, okay. So I got a little bit unlucky there, but I made a pretty good push with some of this shit here. Okay, alright. I can't keep track of the mines even that I've seen because... Alright. Seems like it should be so obvious at a certain point. Like it's something that you've seen them, that they've never moved. Okay. I mean, they know the position that they're in right now. They get it. Alright. Alright, fine with me, bro. Like, you people are good. I get it. You're very, very good. I like the visual feedback of this one better, but I don't know whether you're actually playing against players. I wanted to take more than 2 seconds that would show that it's actually a real player and he has a name, so I'll just bully baddies on here. I was maybe doing better with this setup, and the reason why I was doing better with this setup is because I start off with some lower cost type things. You have a 7, 8 here. We have the 9 here. Where do we have the 10? The 10 is more on this side. You want the high ones to sort of be more maybe central, because then you can always strike back when it's... Alright, that's an 8, so I should have something comparable to that coming up soon. And the reason why is because I have the 9 over here. It would be perfectly fine. The thing when they attack into you is you don't have to advance and walk right into him. So that kind of scared him, but that's not actually what I was trying to go for. Like, you could take that out if you want. And so now I'll just kind of go for something here. You got to really pay attention to what's moved and what hasn't. That was good for him, but now we take it out with the 9, which is very valuable. So, is he going to have the balls to try to pursue it? Let's see what we got. We'll push this up here. I don't know if this was a mine or what. It's not. Now he's going to, by chance, have something strong. Okay, alright. Just by chance, he's going to have that, I guess. So, it's fine. Too bad. It's too bad. So go ahead, take that shit out. I don't care. What, you're gonna be scared now? So you have a 7 and an 8 on this side. We lost the 9 unbelievably, so now we're stuck without it. And so we take out a 2. Okay. I mean, I kind of knew that was coming, so we might just have to go with the 10 for 10 because I just can't deal with it otherwise. Like, the way that he's playing is just way too good right now. I don't know how it starts off so bad. So I mean, some of it is just dumb luck, but that's just a horrible, horrible start. Like, what could this possibly be? Could it be an 8 and up? It seems very unlikely that it would be. Okay, so we go ahead and move this. try to get the 10 taken out with the 1, which is very hard to do. Okay. Now I almost have none of those left, right? I don't have any 8s left. It seems unbelievable, but I actually don't. So now I have to use my 10 to take out the 8. Like, I don't know how. Or no, I do have another 8, but it's just by not moving that, I'm convincing him like it's a mine or something stupid. Alright, that's a 2. Is he gonna have the balls to attack and everything? Because I don't know. You'd really take a chance. Like, what if that... Okay. Okay, go ahead. Keep attacking and keep doing it. I don't care. Yeah, you just somehow you just know. Somehow you just know, dude. But now you'd keep going. But now you're gonna sense, oh no, that... Whatever. I don't care. Like, I do that sometimes too, but I don't care. Oh, now you're running away. Like, how did you know that whole time that what you were dealing with wasn't a mine? How did you know that? Now, they don't know necessarily where my marshal is. So where's the one? Oh, the 1 cost is gone though, so I may as well just do it. I've completely lost count actually of what's happening, but they still have the 9 cost. They have the 9 and I don't. Right, so the 9 is going to be what dictates the whole outcome of the game. Aside from that, everything else is fine, so we should maybe send the diffuser in there and just try to go for something. That could be his 9 cost right there. Yeah. I'll just let him have free reign, and if he hits the mine, he hits the mine. There's nothing I can do about it. He knows that I don't have a 9, so like he can do whatever he wants, you know? Right, and he's seen me move this, so he knows like I can't. I don't know, there must be some basic meta to it that I'm just not getting, but it's okay. Fuck. I was hoping I'd get a mine into almost the flag at this point. He could run into a mine, just to be clear. It is possible for that to happen. I just don't know exactly how, but now I don't even have any more 7s or anything. So clearly this must be a player because he had a username actually, and he also... Those things can go as far as they want. Everything else is very limited in scope. It does feel like there could be more pieces and more abilities within reason of, you know... You could just get lucky and hit his mine at some point. I don't even have a 6 anymore. Or, I mean, you could hit his flag. Okay, fine. Gonna be like that. I mean, he would already know what that is. But no, the flag is gonna typically be on the back rank there, and so... One of these could be a mine that he runs into. It could absolutely be. How would you know it's not? He just knows. He just knows. So I'm obviously going to lose, but... Yeah, that was a good, sharp decision by him. He must have some add-on or some shit that'll tell him. Right. Like, what? I don't see how some of these people can be so good about this. It wasn't that. I'd have to guess with some acuity what the flag is or isn't, where the flag is or isn't going to be. And maybe I should take advantage of this a little more. He's going to freak out and maybe reveal something. Fuck. I think it's actually right there. I'll just take a wild guess. But he knows generally what I have and what I don't have. That's a 4 for a 4. But see, that snap reaction would tell you that maybe his flag is right there. Fuck it. I don't even have any more 2s to go for that, though. He could run into a mine, though. There's nothing stopping him from doing that. Oh, fuck. But even that was exactly as he planned. And so... Okay. That would be my only hope of winning, is that I basically it's sort of telling you that must be his flag because he was so worried about it, or maybe it's that. Right, I'm trying to just rush these guys in for that. But he may be running a little on higher cost things. Like this will clearly be another 7 or something fucking all the time. Like I just can't stop it. Now maybe this can run down the middle and do something. Every fucking time they all... I give up. Let's just let him have his satisfaction. But just something, man, some of it is just like sort of dumb luck. I don't know. They always have an answer when I feel like they shouldn't. I mean, he just knows what I have and don't have left, so it shouldn't be a surprise now. But I'm not even being a bad sport. I wanted to see him get the outcome, but okay, that's fine. So at least that's encouraging that there are actually probably players on here, and there were players on the other side too. That's at least a good way to introduce the potential. Let me try another one. Now this is a guess, which means it may or may not be a bot. So let's do like one more, but it is a pretty fun game. I'm trying to go full screen with the F11, but it doesn't seem to work on this actually for some reason. Okay, so he goes... Try to play a little safer, but I genuinely cannot understand how you get caught out in these weird spots that just don't make any sense. Right, like I'm not going to attack into anything, but I don't get it. Right, like what is that? It's only a 2 attacks, perfectly fine. Come back in with another 2 attacks. So again, the 10 can kind of veer towards either the middle or there. The 9 can veer to either here or here. As long as you have these options in there, there shouldn't be much of a concern. Let me not go too far in with any of these, but I'll let the matters speak for themselves. I don't think that's going to be too high. Okay, I got a little bit lucky there. So I shouldn't commit a high cost to anywhere unless we're sure, right? So this can go either way with it. The 9 can go either way. The 10 can go either way here. We have it all on lockdown. The 8. Where's another 8? Where are any of the 8s? Wait, what? Here's one 8. Oh, I don't know why he's even here. So the 8 should almost be committing to the middle because nobody is actually committed to the middle. And he's actually taking a bit of time, which means either he must be actually a player. You get an AFK win. But he's given up... I don't like looking at this thing actually too much, but it's only fair. So he's given up 2 of the 2 costs and 1 of the 6 costs. I've given up only 2 of the 2 costs. So by that token alone, I'm winning. Or again, that doesn't mean that I would win the game though, just based on that. That's a very fluky thing. So now because I have the 7 there, he might be sending something stronger there. Whenever you reveal you have something strong, I should keep my 10 cost near that because then he'll send all his crazy shit around it. The 1 cost trick only works if you attack into theirs. It doesn't work if they attack into you. It doesn't work if... I don't know, like the way I was trying to use it was a little bit wrong. He might quit out because he feels like that was such a devastating early game loss, but it was just dumb luck. I am still getting rating points for this, so it's fine. Yeah, this is pretty fun. Let me try another one. Opponent was inactive for too long. Another guest. I'm just farming the guest bot accounts, whatever they are. I'll try to keep in line with this, but again, you keep a 7 and an 8 leaning towards there. You have a 7 here, 7 and 8 leaning there. You have a 10. Like, they can go either way if necessary. And you could almost do a challenge if you're a really good player. I'm like Hikaru, so I'll do a randomizer. So I'll be forced to make the best of whatever I have. I'm so intrigued to see, like, what... Let me see. Stratego World Championship. Like, really. How complex is... Not even Barrage, just like actual something. I'm curious how reverse numbers drive me insane because I'm old. Like, how competitive is this really? Who's the best Stratego player in the world? Doesn't seem like all that competitive, but... Right, like, why couldn't this be as complex or more complex than chess, for example? Right, it has more squares and everything. What is happening? I'm ready. But my thing is burning, like... What? What do you mean? It's acting like it's my fault. That's gonna cause me elo and fucking for AFK out. I don't get it. Strategies 3 out of 5. Those are like the starting setups, I guess. I swear I had gone like full screen before with it, but... Or is he gonna flag now? I don't know why that took so long or made it seem like I was doing something wrong. Okay, I'll do it again. It sometimes lags like that. It always acts like my internet has some issue, but... let's just take a shot in the dark. Okay, so we have the 6 and the 7 reinforcing. So we'll commit the 7 there. The left side, I'm not so sure. Okay, it's 4 to 6. Now we'll have this guy come in there, which is telegraphing something, but he's a moron. We have the 9 potentially to reinforce there. And so the 6 is not going to be of much use to me at a certain point, so I'll let the 9 reinforce there. But see, then what if the 10 appears there, right? Then I have no idea. So what I'll actually do is I'll bring the 1, right? Why not bring the 1 to reinforce the 9 so that we know that side is secure? Then the 10 can kind of float. Right, we have the 7 into the 9 into the 1 chain. So if the only way you could take this out is either with your own 9, which is fine, then we just trade, or with your 10, which then I'll reinforce with the 1, right? Like, that'll be the logical way to do it. And so that takes care of this side, can withstand anything, no matter what. Right, so the only thing to consider is the fact that I don't know what to do with respect to the middle. The 10 should be more active either on the left or the middle. Right, that seems like a logical consistency. So they've lost a 6 and they've lost a 2 and a 6. I've lost a 4 only. I'm doing okay there. Now again, the 10 can float between the two. I'm perfectly happy with that. There should be another 8 available here, and I don't see where it is. There's an 8 here. You know what, let's let him cross. I want the 8 on this side. Then the 10 can just kind of float around. So 8 versus 6. Okay, this is where I was just talking about that we need something better. So I'll let him attack in a little more if he wants to. That was a suicide. And then you have... You can hit into here if you assume that that's strong enough, but... Okay, fuck. You get stuck in these spots where you can't move anything, so... So annoying because you could go for it, but how do you know? That's the thing. How do you know what that is? How? You could take a chance and it's fine, but that's just my only question. Like, how do you know sometimes? Now I'm going to reveal my Marshall because I don't have the ability to do anything else. Right, so he kind of knew what that already was. I had the perfect setup and I fucked it up because I... Right, I didn't have to reveal my marshal, and now I do. Okay, that you kind of knew was something stronger. We take out his shit with this. That's still very valuable. I'm surprised he didn't go for something better. Right, he would have been better off. So I revealed my marshal, so now you can deal with the marshal or anything here. Like, what could that be? That could be their own marshal, I guess, which is fine. Go ahead, take out my 9, and then I'll take you out with the 1. If not, then this side needs an 8. This side needs an 8, and if, again, we don't know where his 9 is, the only damage he could cause if the 9 comes here, which he already knows that because... he's seen where my 9 is. Sometimes that's just a shot in the dark, but let's see what we have. We have 8, we have a 9. That could be a 10. That's the only thing it could be is a 10. Otherwise, why are you doing that? You already said, okay. Now guess what I get to do? Guess what I get to do? Now we get that's the first time I've had that happen. Right? You saw what I did there. You saw what I did. I told you that. I told you. I said it from the beginning of the fucking game. What would happen there? I told you. So now the concern could be like, oh, where's the 9 gonna be? Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to actually do that, but this is an 8. The only thing it could be to worry me is a 9, which my 10 could deal with. So that gives me a massive advantage. Everything else I'm not really worried about. That can't be anything. This is a bit of a ballsy play, but also it's perfectly fine. And the 10 can go in there with impunity. The only question being that, you know, I don't see what he could have that's really a big deal. He's kind of walking into... What? Oh, shit. Well, he revealed himself, though. Oh, I don't know now. I'm gonna take a chance. No! Oh... Oh, come on. I even said, okay, dude, okay. So we know that his 9 is there. You can fuck off, man. Now I can't deal with that anymore. Come on with that shit. We know that nothing else he can do can phase us, right? The only thing is the, Man, I even said it. Like, oh, I'll take a chance. Haha. Like, fuck. I don't care. No, there's nothing I can do about that anymore. Right, there's nothing I can do. Alright, fine. You might run into a mine at some point, but I have another 8 on the other side of the board, and so take your chances with the mines all you want. So I was able to deal with him with that, but then how did he counteract me so well? I just have to hope he runs into a mine. Like, there's nothing I can do. I don't care. So what, he's gonna run away now or some shit? So we have the 8 over here. So as long as we keep the 8 away from him, right, away from the 9, everything else is fine. I don't care too much about these. Like, you think you're hot shit with that, but you might run yourself into a mine eventually. Go ahead, take everything out. I don't care. I don't care. I mean, there's nothing I can do. Like, that's so bullshit, because it was the one game where I actually got something going. Right, because I did the perfect kill on the Marshal. I keep wanting to say Queen, but then I fucked up because he might run into a mine. He's getting cocky. You gotta let him have his moment. Now, I might try to go balls deep, but I don't care. It'll be a mine, and I just won't even care. I don't care. Like, I'll just do it, because there's nothing I can do. I mean, if I don't get something out of this, I'm screwed anyway, so... Right, you carved a little path of destruction, so... It's okay. He'll fight till his last breath. I mean, look at what I was able to do with this guy. If he lays off, that means that there's a mine there, so he wanted me to do that. I mean, I certainly got my values worth out of this, but do I even have like a 7 left? I'm surprised I'm not running into a mine, actually. What if I actually escape from here? What could it be? Oh, it's another 8 of his, though. So the main thing to worry about for him is the mine. I don't know, actually. You can use these pretty effectively sometimes to launch a charge at, like, his flag if you think it's going to be in one of these. So I did actually pretty well with that, all things considered. Right, you don't always have to deal head-on with what he's doing. And the reason why is because... there should be not a whole lot he can do with this. That's a 5. That's a 5 as well. Is he gonna really... okay, he's really gonna do this. Do I even have like a 6 left? I don't even have a 6 left, so he would have known that shit would have happened too. So let me try to... this could be very well a mine. That's not, though. But pretty much we could trade into a 7, but I'm kind of looking more for the flag. Like, where could his flag possibly be? And the answer is... no! Okay, fine. That was a devastating mistake, but I mean, look at how little he has left. We still punctured his shit pretty well. He's probably bringing in the mine sweepers, right? Which I could still maybe counter a little bit. Which, in fact, maybe I should try to do the same. But the problem is I'm missing all the strong units. I would actually have a chance to still do this if I just got to his mine, but this is not going to happen. Like, that... okay. Okay, we know what that already is. That could be a mistake, or that was actually good. Which this means that could be a flag. So if I... that's the flag, that's it. Like, there's not too many options of where it could be. Well, he already knew that's what that was. That's the flag, that's it. Or what? Do I have another 2 guy? I don't. Why does he keep running shit into the same thing over and over? Now he's gonna run himself into a mine, though. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Fuck you, how do you know? Okay, so we'd have to like defuse 1 bomb and then do it. This one was still pretty intense. It's got to be that one then. You got to get one through regardless. He's getting a little afraid. Is he going to take that out or not? He's not. I mean, it's pretty obvious that that's where it must be. There's just nothing I can do about it. Can he actually chase me down is the answer. And... wait, what was that one even? I already just forgot. Just try to spread out a little bit. Take out some of... what if he runs out of bomb diffusers then? He'll never be able to get to my flag, right? Okay, that's a 5 for a 5. Like, point-wise is actually okay, but that 9 guy just scares me so much. But I'm actually doing this pretty well, all things considered. It's definitely this one here. I'm pretty sure of it. A lot of this sort of back and forth movement is going on. So he left that alone for some reason. No. Ah, fuck. Like, he's really gonna let me do this shit. Like, what's stopping me from just moving back and forth, I guess, this much? This dude is a 7. He just knows I'm lacking in certain areas here. He's gonna sort of entrap me a little bit, but I don't have any answer for anything he's doing. This one is a mine, we already know. Okay, he's working hard to do that, but can he stop me over here? And the answer is maybe he won't be able to. Right, like if I just go straight for it. Is there something more? He might be completely short on units. Is he? Is he out? These could all be mines. He could be it. It could be it. Oh, shit. What a clutch. What a god level clutch. Wow. Even though I was down, even though I thought I was doing badly, what a clutch move. It should show you kind of like what everything is when it says look at the battlefield. Dude, that one was epic because I wasn't even thinking I was going to win. But yeah, this game is pretty fun, and the only question becomes the activeness or lack thereof of a player base if there was some other, maybe better place to play it. Okay, see you later.